per carry. They will watch from the sidelines here as Cornelius gets his ball once again on the Edmonton 8 to start a drive. And he's going to look down the near sideline for Lewis. Goes up and holds it in. Geno Lewis to the 40, all the way down to the 20, and he's going to go untouched to the house. 92-yard touchdown.
Eugene Lewis will go and get the football. Also an example of the big arm from Taylor Cornelius. He stole that. Ripped the ball out. And Eugene Lewis walks in.
Runs, look routine.
Now Ford out to his left. Far side of the field, going back for it. There you go. Hanging on is Lewis, and he breaks the tackle. Eugene Lewis to the 10, and he's going to score. Touchdown Edmonton. Late here in the first half. Trey Ford finds Geno Lewis, and he does the rest.
That's what happens. Quarterback to buy himself some more time. Try to climb, drifts off his back foot. Expects Geno to come back. Exactly what he does. We know his catch radius came into play there, and he just waltzes in the end zone. Huge score for the Elks as they...
2nd and 8, Ford. 3-man rush. Over the middle, wide open. It's Geno Lewis again. Down to the 40 before he stops. Looked like Ford is going to take off, and then all of a sudden, wide open down the field, Eugene Lewis.
Yeah, and watch the Red Seas part right here. He steps up in that lane, keeps his eyes downfield, and there's Eugene, 87. How does he run it scot-free? Well, zone defense, he's finding a soft spot, and the quarterback saw it too.
Back. 3-man rush, Ford out to the left. Down the field, far side. And that is hauled in by who else? Geno Lewis with Robertson hanging off his back.
And magical so far.
Up to the 45 and a first down, Ford and Edmonton. Deep ball now, wide open receiver, it's caught. Had to wait for it. Geno Lewis does bring it down, and the biggest play through the air for Edmonton if you discount that penalty before. Edmonton ball, down 4. Heat's coming, Brandon Dozer chasing down Ford. Desperately gets it away and completes it to Lewis. Midfield, Geno Lewis, another big catch here in the second half.
Out of the game and not returning due to injury. 2nd and 17. Ford in trouble, spins to his left, stays on his feet. Now Ford with time, looking down the field, throwing to the end zone, touchdown! Geno Lewis, some magic from the fabulous Ford, and he drops it into Lewis, and the Elks answer back.
And the guy is, now you see him, now you don't. I mean, you got him in the backfield a couple of times. I thought Corte Moore might get a second shot, but Trey Ford, he finds Geno Lewis. Touchdown. Really, really happy for him. Well deserved.
Ford looking for a big shot down the field to Lewis, goes up and gets it. Brilliant stuff by Geno Lewis. Never in doubt, was it?
Well, it's in double coverage, and yeah, you can almost say that with this receiver. I mean, he makes this time after time. Clark trying to get some help from Amari Henderson coming across from the high.
Vladeck is back on this defensive side of the ball for BC. Ford, Betts coming again. Ford down the field, trying to go up and get it in. Who else? First time tonight, Geno Lewis hauls it in. Down inside the BC 30. You know Ford's going to be here. To his left, far side, goes up high, jump ball, and Geno Lewis is there to grab it.
Well, I think the other thing, I mean, yeah, contracts for sure, and we've talked about that, certainly for Trey Ford, but others too, and getting the invite back to training camp next year. I know 87 will be an automatic. Make sure they get him back. But the other side of this is to give the great football fans here.
Ford with time, down the field again for Lewis, and he hauls it in with something right there. And big number 87 has been activated for 17 yards in this offense.
Well, just threading the needle too for Ford, but right in that slot back spot. Eugene Lewis, little outcut, and then back into the middle. The spotlight switched to the DB. It was such a good move. And Eugene Lewis wide open.
Run on the field and make that happen, Dustin.
No thanks. Here's Ford. Down the field, looking for Lewis, goes up and gets it. Oh, 87, are you kidding me?
What? You got your Parker on. You got a couple drinks in your hand, kids going around. It's just good times.
Ford down the field for Lewis, and he gets it over the top of Parker. How do you do? As he goes and picks it up.
That's just ridiculous radius and no throwing timing on the deep ball.
Ford in the pocket again. Down the field to Lewis again. He's got him inside the 10 to the 5 before he's taken down by Winston Rose. And that should put Geno over 100 yards in a game for the 3rd time this season.
Seems like it should be 200. It just seems like every time he's catching the ball, it's 40, 50 yards down the field. Trey Ford saying, not so fast, Drew Brown.